Hey there, it's Jim, and look who's back. It's Debbie.
Reunited and it feels so good.
Wow. It is rested and ready and singing. It's Debbie.
Yeah, how about it?
Welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
Colleen did a nice job sitting in last week. We had a good show, but we missed you.
Well, I missed you. I enjoyed watching it. She did a great job, as did Jessica. So
Yeah.
I'm glad they were able to be there.
So, of course, on Sunday, Debbie, we had the big Hoop Shoot Show, our fourth installment of the ENF2U Summer Series.
Yes.
And what a show it was.
What a show it was. Actually, we reunited on Sunday, but.
Right. Well, today we're going to talk a little bit more about that show, some of the things we said on the show, but also one or two things that we didn't say on the show that we'd like to share with you. But before we get into that, we have a couple of contest winners to announce.
We sure do.
Do you have the winners you want me to handle?
Well, let's go with the winner of the Big Sunday comment contest. And that person is our viewer, Michael Elmore. He used the hashtag #TheHoopShootShow, and he's going to win $500 to the charity of his choice. So,
Michael, congratulations.
Yeah.
Just send us an email to enf@elks.org and tell us the charity that you would like us to support with that $500 donation.
Very generous and big deal. So congratulations, Michael.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And then last week, so many comments coming through, but our comment winner who used the hashtag ENF Midday is one Miss Rita Smith.
Rita, congratulations. She's our third two-time winner. Remember back when we thought that could never happen?
Back to back, right. Three-peat.
Right. Well, no, we had a different one in there last week. Mia.
Oh, was yes.
By the way, we still haven't heard from Mia, so claim your $50 soft credit.
Well, it's like I don't even care about episode 35.
Right. Rita, let us know in the comments below or by emailing enf@elks.org which program you would like to support with that $50 soft credit. And I know it's going to be a difficult choice for you because you keep getting more and more favorite programs.
I know. Well, congratulations, Rita.
Okay, so let's talk about, first of all, just a reminder to our viewers that you too will have an opportunity to win a $50 soft credit simply by commenting with the hashtag ENF Midday on this episode.
Do it.
Okay, so the Hoop Shoot Show, that was, what were your favorite moments?
Oh, there's so many. I really, really, really enjoyed talking to Jim Grillo and hearing, about his path to Elkdom and to, rise to the national presidency. That was awesome. And then certainly when he choked up about telling what it's meant to him to be at the finals and watching kids lose and be consoled and then get back up and, get back at it, really touched my heart. And I thought that was really wonderful. So that was kind of the highlight for me. I mean, except I should say your intro.
I was going to say, I think my highlights were all my speaking parts. No, I really enjoyed the Hamper Hoop Shoot transitions. And I also, I've seen the sibling rivalry video many times, but it's still, I just love watching that one. So.
Yeah. And just how the theme has stayed the same with them. Like, that's who those kids are.
Yeah. It was a good show.
It was a really good show.
So, of course, the big news out of the show is that the 2021 season will be shortened, right?
Yeah.
Want to talk a little bit more about that?
Yeah. So if you didn't get a chance to watch the Hoop Shoot show, we are here to tell you that the game plan for the 2020-21 season is that we're going to go ahead and have lodge contests and district contests, and that's it this year. So if it is safe to do so, we encourage lodges to host a contest. But if it's not, that's okay. We're going to offer other engagement opportunities. Same for district, right? And the reason that we came up with that plan, of course, is because, the CDC guidance and guidelines on youth sports really is to keep it local. And so we want to minimize travel as much as possible. And we think that can happen with the lodge level and the district level, because they're obviously much closer together.
So that's officially our stance. The contest stops at the district level in 2021 to be the best next year, or to be the best in 2021, it means you're a district champion. Now, why are we telling, let's say there's states that aren't really having issues right now and feel like they can safely hold a state contest. Why are we telling them they can't do that?
We're not telling them they can't do that, actually. We're telling them they can do it. We're not recommending it for obvious reasons, but if they feel that they can do it and they can do it safely, we are leaving that up to the discretion of the state association.
Right. And if they do, we would support them the way we always do, which is to provide the
Absolutely.
trophies.
Absolutely.
But yeah, that's it. We're a shortened season, no matter how you figure. It's not, there will not be regional contests in 2021. There will not be a national finals in 2021. Due to the pandemic, we are ending the season early. We are not pressuring anybody to hold contests. If you can't do it sensibly, don't do it. That's okay.
Right.
We're going to find other ways to.
Yeah, we're going to find other ways for sure. But I was just going to say, I think the mantra will be, don't force it, right?
Right.
Even if you schedule one and you feel like you schedule it one day, right? You're scheduling it in a snapshot in time. And then that time comes and things have changed. Consider the optics.
Well, correct. And also there is some flexibility because there's not a national finals and there are not regional finals. And there likely in most, if not all cases, there won't be state finals. That means that there isn't that domino effect of having to get one contest done before the next one starts. So you have a little bit more flexibility about when you try to hold your local contest in your district contest. If waiting makes sense and you want to try to do it next spring, that's fine.
Right. We just ask that they get, if it's going to happen, that it gets done by March 31st.
Now, where can people go to find more information about the other safety precautions that we are recommending?
You can go to elks.org/hoopshoot, and that information will be posted there. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of detail. We'll narrow that down so people know exactly what about sanitizing and wearing masks and staying, socially distanced and all of that sort of thing.
Now, we did announce on the Sunday show that there was a sliver of a hope that we would be able to finish the suspended 2020 season next spring.
Right. So we are hoping, and we are keeping in mind, and we will be monitoring the feasibility and keeping our fingers crossed and saying our prayers that we might be able to go forward and fulfill the 8 regional contests that were canceled in 2020, and of course the national finals, and host them in the spring of 2021. So in March and April of 2021.
And, I don't want to repeat everything that we said on Sunday, but just the thinking there is that, we are certain that we cannot begin a contest this fall and reach the finish line with everybody who is supposed to be there.
Right.
Undoubtedly, contests would have to drop out along the way, and that just poses problems and issues that we would rather avoid. But, it's a big problem, right?
Right.
The format, the way we're moving forward with 2021, it mitigates those issues. It's not a big deal if this district over here can do it, but this one can't, right? It doesn't matter because the contests are stopping earlier.
Right.
Help me with my train of thought.
I feel like it recognizes the fact that it's a national contest, and there are going to be communities in which it's totally okay to go forward putting safety precautions, in place. And then there are going to be other places that the kids won't come out, the parents aren't going to allow them, schools are shut down, all the things that a lot of other areas are dealing with. So this is the flexibility and the recognition that it is okay for some places to hold a contest. And if you're in one of those, you have our blessing.
Okay, so we're trying to assess whether it's feasible to wrap up the 2020 season with in-person contests. There's only 9 contests remaining, 8 regionals that haven't taken place yet, and the national finals. There are only 222 competitors still in the tournament.
Right.
So if we can do it, we would love to do that. Now, we can't simply wait until March and then decide. At some point, we need to assess whether we think it's possible. And if we don't think it's possible, we need to pull the plug on that idea and then try to figure out if we can do it virtually.
That's right. And actually, Jim, I'm just getting off the state director training Zoom uh, call, and we went over all of this with them, and we kind of let them know, because that question, of course, came up, like, when are you going to be able to say that this is going
Right.
forward for fulfilling the 2020 contest? And I basically said, we'll probably need to make that decision by the end of this year. So,
The calendar year.
right.
Yeah.
End of the calendar year.
That seems reasonable.
Right.
Okay, so yeah, big things happening with the hoop shoot. Now we are planning to looking for ways to engage all the kids who participate in the hoop shoot year after year, and the families, and keep the Elks volunteers engaged. You want to talk a little bit about the service scorecard?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna, we've kind of touched on this with the service scorecard, is we're gonna be putting together a pretty robust plan that's gonna be rolled out monthly about offering opportunities for kids and parents and Elks to get involved in different aspects of service in their community. So some of it might just be personal, like, write a note to someone in a nursing home or something, like write a note to a vet, help your parents with a chore. Do a family project together, whatever it is, and they'll report that back to us. And so we're going to give, we'll have monthly incentives. And of course, like I said, I think on the show, it's the year of the prizes, right? So there'll be incentives to participate. And we're really looking forward to that, because I think it's going to be a great model for us, even moving forward, right? We talk all the time about how the hoop shoot is not just one day. It's not just one contest, as you move up. It's kind of a mindset of how you go through life. Practice makes perfect, and all the resilience and setting goals and determination. So the service scorecard is going to make a nod to that, and we're going to roll that out probably in September at some point. So that's where we're at. It's going to happen. Exactly what it's going to look like and how it will be rolled out, we'll get those details out to everybody probably in September.
Yeah. We're in a fluid situation right now.
Right. We sure are.
All right. Okay, so that is the news from the Hoop Shoot show. All right, Debbie, we've got some big things coming up down the pike as our summer series, as the ENFTU sort of winds down. We have a take a break with our donor services staff, Marcy Northey and Ashley Hart, on Friday on Facebook Live at 10 a.m. They will talk to you about the Fidelity Club, about our recognition program, and other stuff that goes on in donor services.
I'm looking forward to that.
Those have been a lot of fun. I've caught most of them.
Mm-hmm.
But we're getting nice engagement and people tuning into those. And you can ask questions right in the chat, and they'll address them on the show, which is pretty cool.
Right. Well, we should be sure to share Colleen's hot tip with Marcy and Ashley before they go live on Friday.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Well, hopefully they watch the show.
Hopefully
actually,
they
share them. Let them watch the show to find out. Right?
That's right.
If they don't. And then the following week, on Friday the 21st, it's you and me. It's two of us answering questions. And that's sort of a preview of the final installment of the ENFTU Summer Series, which airs August 23rd at 5 p.m. Central Time. We'll be back in the Memorial. We might move our set to a different location just to give a different view. And the thinking right now is it's going to be kind of a Q&A show. So you have a chance to be a part of it, our loyal mini viewers. We'd love for you to submit questions about the Elks National Foundation. And you can do that in two ways. The simple way is to send an email to enf@elks.org and just lay out your question. But the fun way is shoot a video of yourself asking the question. Send that to us, and we might use it on the show.
How fun.
So we're going to need your questions no later than, I don't even know.
What? I'd say by the
Tuesday, August 18th.
Yeah, that gives us some time to go through them. Make sure we actually have to make sure we have
practice our responses.
Right.
Yeah, send them to us by Tuesday. Now, here's an incentive to do that. If it weren't cool enough to be for the possibility to be a part of the show, we're gonna do a drawing, and we're gonna select randomly selected questioners will receive $50 soft credits to the ENF funded program of their choice. So there's a little incentive for you to do it also. Be a part of the show and also, win a little per member giving credit for your lodge and a little recognition credit for yourself.
Love it.
Right?
Yep, and it's so easy to do, right?
Okay. So yeah, August 18th, Tuesday, send those to enf@elks.org. If you have any problems sending us a video, contact us and we'll work something out.
Sounds good. Hey, you know what I'm
Okay.
going to tell you also? I checked before we started recording. We have approved 161 Beacon grants.
Already?
Yes, since August 1st. How amazing is that? And there are 119 submitted.
Wow.
So those are
queuing up.
ones that
Right.
we have to go through right now. They're ready to go. They're ready to be reviewed and, hopefully approved or responded to.
Yeah.
How about it?
The SIPsters are busy.
The SIPsters are so busy. They really are. They're doing a great job keeping on top of things. And we'll be talking about, as we mentioned in our in the Two Grands show, the announcement for the impact grants will be coming likely September 1st.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
That was it.
Okay, just a reminder to comment in this episode with the hashtag ENF Midday to be entered into a drawing to win a $50 soft credit to the ENF funded program of your choice. If you've liked this episode, give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down. If you didn't, either way, please share it far and wide with your social network. If you're not already subscribing to our YouTube channel, hit that button and tap the bell so you'll be notified every time we post new content. Thanks. Until next time. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning
in. We had a blooper.
Bye.
Right?
Bye.
Bye, everyone.